Well, folks, I'm making a statement, and this is just going to be an audio, and you'll just see a picture. And it's just I'm at this point right now where do I even speak? Do I even communicate with people? Because people gonna misinterpret everything. Now I'm in a situation. I can't talk about the situation, and I'm in a situation where I almost cried, and I'm avoiding not to because people will classify you as somebody that does wrong things, and I didn't want to come across and somebody missing. And when people misinterpret you coming across them and they think you're a threat to them, and or you're not. Now it's a whole lot of people, a lot of gingerbread people. Now I did a series. I had a story about the gingerbread man, and then I had two series about the gingerbread people. And then I deal with today. I realize I can't really talk to people because if people want to avoid it's just I can't really talk about the situation. It's just that folks got to keep me in prayer, and just I would like to actually communicate with human life forms without feeling that I have to use a video or do something, do a YouTube or Rumble video about what I need to talk about. And it's gotten so bad in society now that you have to do a video or audio or something for people in order for people to get the message that you're trying to say. And then after you give them the audio and the video and you type a statement like those statements that I typed, and they still don't understand because people today, they made up in their mind they don't want to understand. And this has nothing to do with the state. This is something that's situation dealing with, at work. It's just that people misinterpret everything. Now, I should have known that people would misinterpret. That should have known at the state of the situation right now that anything and everything that you say is going to be misinterpreted, like you trying to be smart, and you trying to bother people, you trying to do this, I'm really a nice person. All I want to do, I didn't want to have to type stuff and make statements and have to type stuff on the keyboard because people don't want to listen to you when you try to explain to them things. I don't want to have to type it out, but I will have to do some more type statements. I was about to type this statement for this, but I don't feel it's necessary that I really type it. I just feel it's better that I spoke it and I just attached the picture. It's just that right now I'm just at a point where I really would like to meet somebody that's not made of gingerbread. I would like actually to know that there are people that are watching my videos that are not made of gingerbread. And if you want to know what I mean about gingerbread people and I'm made of gingerbread, check the series on Rumble, my Rumble channel, Shelly Love One. But I'm in a state where there's so many softies made of gingerbread, and I try to explain, and this is not anything political, it has nothing, it's just that I want to be able to communicate with somebody heart to heart and not have to do a video or do an audio just to let people know what's on my mind. And that's sad I don't want to take up somebody's time. I'm not trying to go out there, try to, push opinions on people and push things on people. It's just that I just wanted somebody to listen to my videos. I just wanted somebody allowed to listen to my videos that's not made of gingerbread. So obviously, there are a lot of people in the society that are made of gingerbread. And if you want to know what I mean by made of gingerbread, people made of gingerbread, check out my Rumble. The Rumble on my Rumble is the gingerbread people. And there's people that just they don't have backbone. It's just that I just wanted to be able to talk to somebody, and I want to actually talk to a guy. I actually want to talk to a guy and have a conversation, talk to a guy briefly without him thinking that because I'm a friendly person and or whatever, that I'm trying to hook up with them. I just want to actually, I don't want, because I'm a friendly person, and I'm just a person, I just walk up to somebody and I'll just start talking, and that's not really good, and that's not good on a lot of cases, and everybody can't take it that you go up and walk up on them and talk up to them, and they don't want to talk, and they don't, it's just that I'm a friendly person. I don't hit on guys. I'm just gonna let this be known. I'm not a person that hit on guys. I'm a person, and people who know me, I walk up and talk to you, and the people on me that work with me, they know that I'm a person that walks up and talks to somebody, that walks up and talks to somebody, and I start talking, and everybody is not with the person that's, what people say, because, it's just that I was, even if I want to say something to somebody briefly, they, or whatever, people will misinterpret you, and guys will think you're trying to hit on them. And, I know some guys that talk to me and that try to ask me for my number and want me to give them the number. I said, I don't want to lead you on. And, we can talk, and I can talk, and I given guys a number, and I didn't want to be more than friends, and, I could talk to a guy or whatever the case may be, but I don't want to lead somebody on and thinking that, that it's more than that. Now, I had some incidents with some. I just tell you, I'm just right now. I mean, somebody needed to see my statement in my current situation it's just like 34 minutes. It's just that, we're in a current situation, and I just need to I need to type another statement because I'm in a situation where, everybody, I just want to I actually said in the statement I wanted about speaking heart to heart. I feel more comfortable with talking to a guy because I'm used to talking to guys. Now, I walk up to a guy, and whether married or single, I walk up to a guy, or if I walk into a fellowship or wherever, I might end up talking to the guy first, instead of the lady, because I'm a person that I'm drawn to, that I talk to the guy, and I don't really talk as much to the ladies. But in this state of situation right now, some people, they will literally think you're trying to hook up with them. Because I've had situations where I had somebody, I think they thought I was, they wouldn't let me know that if somebody lets me know enough that they're not interested in, and I wasn't trying to, it's just that I just need one to know that there are actually people out there, and I just need to start a fellowship sit with people, start a fellowship where people just sit down and talk and communicate, because these people here, these people, they got all these people that got these things on their face, and it's hard to really talk to people these days, and they think you're trying to harm them. You don't. They it's just. Now, I saw a difference when I was in the South, that I walk into a place and, the people weren't wearing a muzzle, and these people that I didn't know, they spoke out, and it was strange. It was black people that actually spoke without me out, and I was like, wow. Now, it's just certain areas that you're in. I might have to just move to the South, somewhere where people actually talk, because these people in these city people here, sometimes, I don't know how it is quite in the South, because you got some people that don't want to talk in the South, but the truth of the matter is, it's just that, I really wanted to be able to communicate with people, because it's rare to find where I'm just saying, where I work at. It's rare to find people who are conservative. It's rare. And if I meet somebody at work who I think might be conservative, I might refer them to my videos. But the way I tell you, these city people, I tell you, man, these people, I tell you, and all these feminized men, and I'm just saying, it's just that we're in a climate where do I really say? I'm like, Lord, it's just that people just, the way people are, it's just, I want to be able to have one person that watches my videos that may be in agreement. Not that everybody has to agree with everything I say. I just want to actually know that there's somebody at my job who watches my videos who actually is a conservative like I am. I'm not trying to hook up with people. Even if I did think about hooking up with somebody, I'm not gonna go hit on somebody or whatever the case may be. I know these days, these guys, and I don't want to be put out there as somebody that's hitting on some guy or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm doing this video because I am right now in a pissed off state, because when you are a nice person and you get put in a class of crappy people, I don't want to say the other term. If you get put in a class of crappy people, like I'm a crazy, crappy person, you would be pissed off too. And if I am and if people know me, they know I'm a nice person. And I'm not trying to come across as somebody that goes around bugging people and, that don't want to be talked to. I would like to have some people that are mature adults. We have to be mature adults. And obviously these days, there are a lot of liberals, and there are a lot of immature people, and there are a lot of deeply traumatized people out there, that somebody like me that approaches them because people are so traumatized. And I don't know, there are guys that are traumatized by ladies, and I had a and the truth of the matter is, and it's sad. And it's sad that you can't even talk to people these days, or being misinterpreted as somebody that's crazy, that's trying to bother somebody. Now, I would really, actually, after this video, maybe, just maybe, somebody, maybe, I don't know who they are, maybe, I would end up getting somebody that maybe type me a letter, or send it to that P.O. box, which will have in the description. I would like to actually hear from somebody, and I think it would be really nice if there were life forms, because the church, the fellowships, have taught people how to actually just pray and not connect to live beings. Society has taught people to just look at their phone, communicate outside, and don't communicate with live people. I would like to actually have live people that I talk to. Now, I really would like to have actual live people that are in agreement with me, that I actually can talk to. But right now, we're in a climate where only the people who really speak up is these liberal, left-leaning people. And I'm not hating them. I'm not hating you. I'm not hating what you identify as. I'm not hating whether you're gay or straight or whatever you decide to identify. I'm not hating. It's just that I would like to actually know that there's somebody who cares, who is a patriot, that watches my videos. Because me trying to tell a whole bunch of people some things is just very hard. And I would like to know that there are people who care about freedom, who care about not seeing people enslaved. And it's just hard. And I was really close to crying. What part of me wants to cry, because I just hate it. I hate the fact that being misinterpreted, me being a nice person, get misinterpreted as somebody crazy trying to bother somebody that probably, I don't know whether they've been through something traumatic, or some traumatic situation being interpreted. I don't want somebody to think that it's just that I just need to know that there are people out there who actually talk to people. I like to meet some other conservatives where I don't have to pay, and I don't have to drive 10 hours, 9 to 10 hours, which I did some weeks ago, to drive all the way down to Georgia, and drive all the way down to Tennessee. I did drive to closer, which was in Virginia Beach, to another for the Truth Tour. But it's just that I would like to actually meet actual people that I can have a heart to heart, and we don't have to talk over devices, and I can talk to them and sit down and actually talk to them. And then they can watch my videos and have some agreement. Because there are too many softies made of gingerbread. of the gingerbread people. The gingerbread is still soft, and so are the people. And I'm going to leave that there. And y'all just got to watch my other videos. And I have a P.O. or put my P.O. box in the description for correspondence. Maybe somebody will be a pen pal. Write a letter. Because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm close to this. I'll be 43. And I want to have a live person to talk to. People are so nasty. Not saying I don't never know nice people. It's just that people are so nasty that you can't even talk to them. You can't even stand. I say, I'm not trying to hook up with somebody. I'm not trying to hook up. I would like to have a nice conversation with somebody. I would like to have a conversation with even another guy or whatever without them thinking I'm trying to hook up with them. Or trying to get a long friendship or whatever. I just was, it's just that I'm just tired of this crap. This is America. Y'all ain't right. Some folk ain't right. And I'm going to leave that there. And I'm trying to hold my composure and everything. And I got to clock doing this video on my lunchtime. And I got to clock back in because I'm to the point. I'm to the point. It's just that people in the fellowships have taught people to avoid people. And I'm going to leave that there.